little stretch through here is just one of my all-time favorites from all of our routes. It's just a neat little hillside stretch that we've been coming to for years, working it into different events and routes. It's just a nice contour road, carved into a hillside on the left-hand side, creeks over there on the right. I mean, this time of year, it's not as pretty as it gets to be in the summer, but it's just a great section of road for riding bikes and driving through. And it's different every time. I've probably been on this stretch of road 100 times, and every time I'm on here it's different. Always neat. And I think between the floodplain from the creek, the ruggedness of the hillside, I think this is one stretch that's always going to be like this. I don't think this will ever get paved over or developed much more than it is. See, this is just all woods and creeks and rolling hills. We don't have a lot of that in North Texas. And this always holds up to the wet so well. Can't tell from here, but we had pretty good rain the past couple of days, and I mean, don't get me wrong, the rest of the route was fine. Nothing was mush, nothing was flooded out. Had one low water crossing. The creek was running a little fast, a little high for today. It'll be fine tomorrow. But the rest of the routes had standing water on it, splashing through puddles and so forth, but this is dry as a bone through here. There it is. Still for sale. Brick ranch style house overlooking the creek, stock pond.
In a quarter mile, turn right.
Must be asking a lot if it's still for sale from a year ago. Holding out for the big bucks. They probably got a bunch of acreage attached to that. But it's all got to be floodplain. Can't do much with it, I would think. That said, there's an old chimney there. That's a neat one. Big old steep hillside over here. I've never been through here when
turn right onto Co Road 398.
When the floodplain was filled up. Say I ought to make a point to do that next chance I get, but hopefully we don't have another chance like that. This is a classic stretch for us. Anybody that's done Chainring Massacre, bunch of our Midnight Massacres, we've almost always had this stretch in there, one way or another. In or out, up or down, left or right. It's a good section of road. And this is the smoothest I've ever seen it. My gracious. If we do this backwards like I'm thinking about from last year, this is going to be a fast blazing downhill here. This is classic stuff here. Here's our kicker. Usually that one's good fun. Love that ledge. Love that ledge. Good stuff, good stuff. That's a wet spot. That's the wettest spot I've seen in a while. We had good rains, so this is definitely an all-weather route. just one low water crossing that if it rains day of the event or rains a good bit the day before, that we'll have to do a go around, but that's an easy enough go around right through Myra. And then we're back up top and into our cow pasture stuff, which is the typical stuff. Gonna be a good chain ring massacre. Gonna be a fast one. Gonna be a fast one. Might see some 22-mile-an-hour averages out of it this year. Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me at all.